Hey YouTube, this is Jaden coming at you from Team Shadow Strike. Like I told you, I was going to upload some more videos just to get the channel browsing again, to get it, to start getting content up so maybe someone would see it. I decided I'm going to show you a deck profile. The deck I'm going to be showing is a deck that if you watched my personal player bio, I said was on my shit list. But if I had to go to a big important tournament right now, I would still play it mainly because it's probably the deck that I like the best. Because one, it has my 3 favorite cards in it, which are all 3 of the blasters, and I mean I'm still really upset with it. But the build is good. It just recently hasn't been working well for me, and by that I mean I always drive check grade 3s and draw my triggers. I get grade locked and. And I have a good ratio of all the grades, I believe. I only play 7 grade 3s. There's very few decks I'll play 8 grade 3s, and I think the only deck I ever did play 8 grade 3s in, or that I do, is my Tsukiyomi deck, which I'll put on here for you, and my Spectral Duke deck. It's going to be a while before I can post my old Spectral Duke build, because I went from 4 Spectral Dukes to 2, because I traded 2 of them off. But anyway, back to the matter at hand. I'm sorry, I digress. This is my Majesty Lord Blaster deck. I know people normally do it where they show you a mat and they're holding the cards down, but I don't like holding a camera or having a camera right here while I'm doing it. It's just distracting to me, so I'll literally be doing the cards like this. So hopefully you like this. I mean, I'll probably do some of the other way too, but for this sake, I'm going to do it like this because I prefer it that way. First off, obviously, we have your starter, Wingull Brave. Now, one thing that is different from me is I don't play 1 Wingull Brave. I play 3. And here's the reason I play 3. It seems like more and more clans, god damn glare, it seems more and more clans have the ability to retire your rear guards. And I'm going to take these off because they're causing a glare. They can retire your rear guards. Well, anyway, if your Wingull Brave gets retired and you don't open up with all the necessary components you have in order to get Majesty off, you might be in trouble early game, which you do not want that. And so you might need a backup. So I play 3. Worst case scenario is they're an extra 10k shield. I know sometimes these can clog your hand. Now obviously when I'm starting the game I wouldn't want an extra one of these in my hand for any reason. After I do my redraw. So say I open up my hand and I get one of these, it's going to be one of the cards that goes straight back into the deck because I don't need it, because obviously you'll have your starter. But I play 3. Then for the rest of my grade 0s, I play 8 criticals, I play 4 Future Knight Lu, and the reason I play Lu is I like the art, and it's the only double rare trigger in the game, so I just play it just because, for those reasons alone, and I like shiny things. And 4 Alabaster Owl. I will not play Epona. It's an insect. It reminds me of Insectors from Yu-Gi-Oh, so I will not use it. I won't. 4 Draw Trigger, Margle. I am going to play test dropping 2 critical triggers and adding in 2 of the other Draw Trigger, because sometimes my hand does get kind of low, so I'm thinking about going 6 crit, 6 draw, and 4 heal. So, and then, like I said, 4 heal triggers, because every deck should play heal triggers, period. Moving to grade 1s, we have 4 Flash Shield Isolte, or Isolt, or Assault. I've heard it pronounced so many different ways. It's the perfect guard. With cross rides, we need 4 perfect guards for whatever clan that you choose to be playing. 4 Knight of Friendship K. This card is stupid. He is in the front row, he attacks for 10 if your Vanguard is either Blaster Blade, Blaster Dark, or Majesty Lord Blaster, and he's also a 7k booster. He's an extremely good card. And I see other Majesty decks play, and they play like either one of these or 2 of these or none, and it just like, why? This card is stupid. 4 Little Sage Marin, it's the 8k, we all know it. And then I play 2 Lake Maiden Lien, mainly to help me get out of bad draws. and it's a 7K boost. And plus, it's also a good first turn ride. Say you have a Majesty in your hand, and then you do your redraw, and you're unlucky to draw into an extra Majesty or something like that. You can use her skill on her first turn, since you obviously can't attack, and drop it, and maybe get something else, and hopefully not draw a trigger. Grade 2s, 3 Blaster Blade, we know what he does. 3 Blaster Dark, we know what he does. They're the engine for the deck. Little quick one here. I have currently 1 SP of each, and then I have just the 2 Trial Deck Blaster Blades and the 2 regular Blaster Darks. If you have SPs of either one of these, direct message me. I will work with you on these. I realize they're both expensive cards as SPs, but I want 3 SPs of each. So if you have SPs of these and you're willing to trade them, we can work something out. Hopefully. Then continuing with grade 2s, I play 2 Bedivere. I just wouldn't feel right without playing Bedivere because I really do like this card because when you have a blaster unit, he's a 12k attacker. That's pretty stupid. So 2 Bedivere, and then 2 Star Call Trumpeters, mainly just it's your wild card. Say you're missing your Blaster Blade or Dark, you can counterblast 2, and then you have it, and then you don't have to worry. So I think 2 Star Call Trumpeters enough. I saw one guy who came to our locals who was playing 4 of these. I don't agree with that at all. I think 4 of her is terrible. 3 I think is a little too much, and 1 is not enough. So I think 2 is just that good, solid, perfect number. And I'm sorry this might put a glare back on the screen, but I gotta put these back on because I'm starting to get a headache. 3 Palamedes for grade 3s to start off with, because Palamedes, in my opinion, is one of the best Royal Paladin units that there is. Because if when you place him on the rear guard, obviously you're gonna have a grade 3 Vanguard. He can hit cross rides without a boost. He can hit Dote and Phantom Blaster Overlord just by himself, which is good. And he's also pretty stupid rear guard. I also made 1 Alfred as a backup Vanguard, and he's also an SP. Isn't that cool? But anyway, I also like him because I was having sometimes problems with I wasn't having a supporter behind a Palamedes or Majesty, and Majesty at 12 and 2 critical attacking by himself is okay, but if you can have a boost behind him, you'd prefer it, obviously. But I would play him in the rear guard if I had the extra damage, because what a lot of people don't know is you can actually use his ability on the rear guard too, and you can use it more than once, which I've never been able to do in the same game, but I have seen it happen. So I think one of these is a good idea in Majesty, because there's also been times where I've rode Majesty and I just haven't been able to find that blaster unit that I haven't been able to find, and I'm at like 3-4 damage and I'm tired of waiting because I don't want to put myself in more of a hole, and I'll just ride him for the rest of the game because at least he's a 20k attacker when my board's full. So I do like Alfred. He's I think everyone should be playing at least one of him. And then the guy who I said pissed me off, but he'll always hold a special place in my heart, I guess, and that's Majesty Lord Blaster. It's by far, even after the rough times that we've had, it's still my favorite card. Just for argument's sake, I'll explain him really quickly. Whenever he attacks, if you have Blaster Blade and Blaster Dark on the rear guard, they both move into the soul, and for that turn only, he'll gain 10,000 extra power if you put a Blaster Blade and Blaster Dark in the soul. Then also, he has a passive skill. As long as Blaster Blade and Blaster Dark are in the soul, he gains 2,000 power plus critical. So if you have him as your Vanguard without support and you swing with him, Blaster Blade, Blaster Dark will move to the soul. He'll be 22,000 plus and 2 critical for that turn. But the ideal play is to get a Marin behind him. That way you're swinging for 30k and 2 critical, because that's pretty stupid. So, still my favorite card, but Bud, you really need to start working for me again. So, anyway, this has been my Majesty deck. I like the deck a lot. But like I said, maybe I just need to try a few new things. Maybe I'm just going through a streak of bad luck with it, because sometimes that is the case. But anyway, I hope you enjoyed it. Comment, rate, subscribe. If you have any comments or suggestions, I'll be willing to listen to them. The only thing I ask is please do not riddle the comment page with, because I ran into this problem with my Yu-Gi-Oh page for my Yu-Gi-Oh team, which we haven't done anything in forever. But anyway, we would get comments like, that deck sucks, this card sucks, if you made this, you're a moron. If all you're going to do is riddle the comment page with bullshit, please don't waste my time or yours. But anyway, please press that subscribe button and help us get this channel going. We are gonna do a contest of some sort once we get a certain amount of subscribers, and we'll still come at you with other deck profiles. I'm gonna film a couple more and post them tonight, just to kind of get our name out there. And I'll also be doing bio videos for my other teammates this next weekend coming up. So thanks for watching. Comment, rate, subscribe, and I'll see you later.